Our second matchup of day 2, we have Eternity from Korea against Secret Ship from Japan. Interesting matchup. Obviously, both teams also made the World Championship last year. That's why they're in this league. They qualified through just making the World Championship. And we have a Sableye ban for Eternity and a Yoshifu ban for Japan. That looks very reasonable. And instant Scyther first pick. After Sableye and Urshifu are gone, Scyther very high contested there as well. Instant picked. And Dodrio Snorlax, the answer from Secret Ship. Looking very solid as well. Two very contested Pokemon. Snorlax currently the best defender. Dodrio is just the Dodrio. And another Ninetales. The Ninetales just in every game right now. With a Mr. Mime. What is Secret Ship gonna answer with? With a Blissey. Oh, a Delphox. I would like a Delphox. But Delphox is hard to play into Scyther. He does have a Blissey. But we see our first Delphox. And Eternity having a very solid team comp. Aegislash, Eldegoss, double support, Mime with a pseudo front line. But I feel like they still miss a bit. They're very squishy still, doesn't matter what, but Aegislash with Potion can buy time. I don't think I would like to see Glace. Okay. Glaceon. Interesting. Seems to be Icy Wind Pit as well, because he has Shellbane and Energy Amp. So Delphox is gonna lane. Double Mage backline. That's a lot of damage though. That's a lot of damage. A lot of damage on both sides. Let's see who's actually gonna lane for the side of Secret Ship. Could also be jungle sharing, exactly, could be jungle sharing. But having two squishy backlines against... I mean, Scyther is very good into Delphox, I think. It's every time I play Scyther into Delphox, I'm a bit worried. I mean, if I play Delphox into Scyther. Game number 1. I mean, Glaceon is still an absolutely insane Pokemon. Icy Wind is still massive. And Hanaka with a nice Scyther skin as well. Scyther receives some love in the latest patch, getting the HoloWare, his own version as well now. Finally. And there we have it. So, no, we have Delphox running towards bot, and we just have Shenzi helping out the Eevee with jungle clearing early game, and we just have Pew going to bot lane with the Delphox. Can he get this last hit? No. Actually, it's always hard to tell who gets it, but I think he actually did. Lai is now getting level 4 and moving towards top, and then leaving bottom blue buff up. He's already going bot lane, but Obuyan is going to fall right here. First blood for Eternity on top path. Taking down a over-aggressive Dodo, trying to stack. So now Dodo is going to the jungle after early game and is going to start taking jungle, and we have Glaceon just laning top. So very dynamic jungling again for both sides. Pew looking for level 4. And Mr. Mime actually only level 3. Did lose a lot of experience. So Obuyan is going to take this blue buff, head towards bot, and look for his level 5 as well. So they got Glaceon to level 4 fast, now they're trying to get to Dodo to level 5 fast. Oh, he almost gets it, but not quite. Oh, they're just leaving him experience. There we go. Wonderful teamwork there on the experience sharing. Now Uban gets level 5. Does he only have Tri-Attack? Yeah, he has Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack is still played a lot, even though I'm a big fan of Drill Peck. But in these tournament games, Tri-Attack is also still absolutely crazy of an ability. The Icy Wind on top. Lai is almost level 6 already. He's going to pick up the Freeze Dry. And now we have Obuyan invading. But Scyther's pretty good in these only 1-fights early game. Do a Wing Beat? There it is. But I think it went over to Dodrio. But now he's getting chased down. Weapons there with nice safeguard. Blissey rotating towards Dodrio. And easily gets him out alive. Always very important to help out your teammates and rotate. We have 14 seconds for mid-Atarias to spawn. And buffs have respawned for the side of Secret Ship. And now Lys is just laning top lane. 4 seconds, and now we have people moving towards mid. This could be the first fight. First big fight of the game. Blissey is just walking straight forward. Hanaka's not level 7 yet. Doesn't have the sword dance or double hit, whatever he's going to go for. Obuyan almost level 7. And it's Atari who's going to take it. Do a Wing Beat, and it goes up to the booster to take it off Dodrio. He's getting chased down now, but gets away easily. It's way too fast. That bird is just way too fast. And now Pew hitting level 6. Has the Mystical Fire. Delphox still though, very weak early game. Delphox needs level 11 for the Flame Charge build to really start shining. So still long way for him to go to actually be effective. But at least he has Mystical Fire now. So doing some damage. Doing a bit amount of damage. Only 6 points so far scored. So neither team really looking for any scores yet. And they can't. A 4v4 on bot. Confusion goes in. A nice heavy slam hitting 4. What a huge heavy slam by Snorlax. And now Volon is under pressure but goes into the bush. They lose vision on him and Aaron gets out alive. A lot of focus bands procced. But no one ends up going down. Indeed, gets picked up by Secret Ship and we have Reggie spawning. Dodrio invading. He's just gonna be Dodrio now running around the map, just being annoying. And he's gonna steal both buffs maybe. No, he's level 9. He's just gonna look for a flank. This could be huge for Secret Ship. Eternity doesn't know he's level 9. Eternity doesn't know. Is he just gonna fly in? Glaceon also level 8. Eternity has no chance in this fight. They have to be careful. And actually, it's quite... I feel like I should have... I would have liked to see a Dodrio Unite there, just knocking people up and just going in, instantly engaging. But he's waiting. And now Eternity is looking in. Dodrio is under half HP. Regice is actually leeching back in his position and Eldegoss is falling. There's the Dodrio Unite flying in. They're gonna find Scythe. No, they're down. Snorlax actually falls. But 2 Chaos Support for Secret Ship. Can they look for more? Another Icy Wind goes in. Mystical Fire, Flame Charge now unlocked. And Anxious is looking for this last hit. Maybe nice Sacred Sword lands, but he can't. No, he does get it. And he kills 2. He just kills 2 after stealing it away. And he lives on 1 HP. Has the White Guard up. Pew has to be careful. Mystical Fire is not going to kill him. And Nighthead also picks up Glaceon. And he just sticks around and gets it. Unbelievable. That keeps Eternity in the game, because that looked quite bad for them. Aegislash with a hero play. Oh my, and now they're going to look for a push. They have Unite moves up on Nightheads, Aegislash, and Scythe. They're going to start diving this goal. Heavy Slam block is going to buy some time, but how long can they really buy time? Sacred Sword lands on a Pew. There's a Scythe Unite flying in, that's what I meant. Scythe against Delphox. It's just so squishy. And oh, they mess up the overcap, right? Mr. Mime scoring there, messing up a more point overcap. Bit of misplay there, but it doesn't matter. At least they broke the goal. 87 points for Eternity on the board. But it could have been many more points. At least like 20 more points, I think. Or 18. That's not going to matter too much in the end. Most likely. Ubuyan just running away with the Dodrio. One more booster auto attack. And he's going to get away. Gets out alive. Regieleki is being started by both teams. Eldegoss only level 8, looking for it. Heavy Slam already lands in. The block's gonna buy time, and the Icy Wind should be able to get this last hit. No, Nighthead's Unite is there and it gets it! Another objective secure by Eternity. This time the Nighthead's Unite was enough. Delphox Unite couldn't do all too much with this as well. And Eternity just disengages. Regieleki though doesn't really do too much, just gets cleared. Volon looking for another Sacred Sword. White Scars in first. Actually, just be careful if he Sacred Swords in. No, he's very squishy. Instantly Unite moves. And I don't like this play at all by Volon. That was not great. And he's gonna get punished for it. He's still 1 HP, but Nightheads gets heavy slammed. Is the first one to fall for the Self-Eternity. They're gonna look for more. Sacred Sword goes out, and he actually still alive. The heavy slam. It's not gonna hit. And now the counter engage is there. They actually find 2 KOs for Scyther. I'm locking up the Glaceon, but now he's in a very bad spot. There's the X speed and actually gets away. Wow, Eternity actually getting away with stuff I feel like they shouldn't get away with. Another heavy slam lands. Glaceon Icy Wind doing a lot of damage, but not enough to confirm a KO. I don't like when you White Guard and instantly Sacred Sword into 4 people. That should get punished, but the focus band was enough to keep Aegislash alive. Because if you White Guard and Sacred Sword in your you know, sword form, you're very squishy. Yes, emblems are allowed. Emblems are enabled. And now bottom Reggie's being taken. Registeel is here. Why? What do you mean why? It's part of the game. It should be enabled. Why? Why not? What do you mean why? It's literally part of the game. Registeel is still full HP and is looking around it. Delphox still looking for level 11. Still looking for level 11 where you get cooldown reduction plus. Heron's getting jumped on. Nice Delphox Unite and they find Mr. Mime. Gets sniped by the Icy Wind. Eldegoss Unite lands in, but it's not going to hold too much. Obian on the flank now. Double hit is there. Unite move of Scyther. Finds one target. He still can be activated. Flies in again. Glaceon barely living on 1 HP. Who's going to get ready? He's going to go to Heavy Slam. No, the Delphox is going to secure it for the side of Secret Ship. Fight's going to continue. Volon does get slowed, but no one is going to fall. No one is going to fall. Regieleki bouncing around on top. And Lies picking up the jungles. Who's gonna... Top goals are still up and almost full points for both. And we see 80 out of 80 on the right side. And I think left might also be almost 80. Not quite though, because Dodrio did score a bit early on into the match there, but... 30 seconds, yeah, 43 out of 80. This Scythe is gonna be so hard to deal with still, but Delphox now level 11. So... if he gets those resets in, he's going to deal a crazy amount of damage. And Secret Ship looks like they're going to pick this up, but no, Eternity wants to fight this. This is a very risky fight to take. 10 seconds for Rayquaza to spawn. This could literally end in a Rayquaza and both teams abandon. Neither team overcommitting for it, and Ubuyan just jumping in. Heavy Slam lands on 2. Mr. gets locked up into the block, and they get 1, they get 2. Elgos doesn't have Unite, it's also gonna fall. And now Secret Chip can maybe go for Rayquaza. 3 are down for Eternity, and Secret Chip just finds a pick. Nice engage. These Heavy Slams of Snorlax are so strong. Scyther looking for the hero play. Instantly gets taken down. The Icy Wind damage is just too much. And now Volon, last man standing. Sacred Swords then has the White Guard. He's gonna start healing up. He's gonna try to see with his Unite, but no, he just falls. And Rayquaza gets picked up by Secret Chip. They're gonna start running now towards the goal zones. Nice engage. The Snorlax just stunning. Heavy Slam into block. Taking on the 2 supports. Now you can see why Snorlax has such high priority as well. Snorlax just has such high priority. So easy stuns. And locked on an entire team. Why didn't he score? Why didn't he score? 366 points for Secret Chip. Eternity still has 1 more chance. 1 minute 10 are left. I'm not sure why he didn't score. But alright. Eternity can maybe look for a push. 1 minute to go. We still have a shield on Glaceon, which means he will do a crazy amount of damage. And Dodrio is still looking for some scores as well. He has a shield, and a Dodrio with a shield is scary stuff. Scary stuff, so it's gonna be hard for Eternity to win this. He's gonna score 100 points. As soon as he sees them on top, and he's gonna base and probably defend the second top goal. They shouldn't even defend this first goal. This should just be dropped, honestly. But Delphox Ignite is there. They're gonna look for something, and there's the first Heavy Slam. They're gonna find 1, they're gonna find 2, they're gonna find 3. They still left Rayquaza shields, which is just enough. And ace. Eternity gets ace the second time. And Japan takes their first win in the AJL League. 1-0 against Eternity for now. Of course, the entire match is not over yet. It's a best of 3 in the end. And they're gonna just walk in and score some more points. Not quite 1000, but close to it. Wonderful last team fight. Engaged by Snorlax. Gets them a win. 810. 810. And another Sableye Urshifu ban also for the second. And it looks like we just have a repeat. This time Secret Chip is gonna... Oh, we just have a repeat in picks. Eternity picking Scyther again. And Secret Chip insta-locking the Dodrio. And Snorlax. Another Ninetales and Mr. Mime for the side of Eternity. So we still see the same comps, but I mean, they just, you know, if they want to pick this. It's just the same as last game. Another Eldegoss and Aegislash and Glaceon. We actually have the same matchup again. They're going again. They are going again. That was a very fast draft. I guess they just, you know, if they get their comp that they want to play, of course they will go for it, right? They will go for what they practiced. If both teams are playing 10 different Pokemon, apparently, so... Game number 2! Rematch. Can Eternity this time have better late game? They're believing in their team comp. I mean, it looks fine, right? They just... I feel like the Snorlax is doing so much work that I would have liked to see maybe them snatching away the Snorlax, but not doing so. We have Shenzi and Eevee going for the last hit again, and yeah, actually Scyther missing the jump across the wall there. Has to walk around in shame. Who's gonna get this last hit? It went over to the Aegislash. It's gonna secure this one. Again, this little guy over Fox over here doesn't have the best early game. Always a bit difficult for a Delphox to actually lane. Ember? I mean, Ember is fine damage, but it's really not something that's going to be game deciding. Ubuya not taking this bunny and then going probably towards the buff again on bot side. Looking for level 5, and we just have Lice landing top yet again. Hanaka already on bot side, maybe looking for a dive right here. Going very deep. And he's going to score 14 points, uncontested. Nice for him. Lots of experience. And yeah. Picks up the first score of the game as well, 14-0. Obviously nothing to game deciding yet. Dodrio getting level 5, moving towards bot, but yeah, Terry's already dead, so can't really do anything there for his team, which means that Eternity does have an experience lead over bot now. And that's Ubuya, look for an invade. Hanaka already back in his jungle, waiting for buffs to respawn. And with Ubuyan engaging onto the Elagos, but doesn't have red buff. And now he has to be careful. He just gets engaged on. First blood for Hanaka. Doju just falls apart. Going a bit too aggressively there. And Scyther's damage is just incredible right now. Now we have Elias going back to the jungle, trying to get to level 6. And Dojo moving towards top to start laning there. This NED is going to get put into the bush or vision. That's what you always should do. Always make sure these NEDs go into bushes so the enemies don't have vision on it, and it makes for easy last hits. Yaku looking for the Bliss evolution, and there he finally gets it. But Ataria goes over to Eternity. The confusion gets safeguarded, and they get out safely. If he didn't have safeguard there, they get out safely with the safeguard. Who would have thought? Ubuya just scoring, pressing the buttons. Dori can just always score these points in. Because as soon as he gets one of the 3 scores in, he obviously gets shorter and shorter and shorter. If he just keeps tapping the score button, he's going to eventually just score all his points. Especially against only one player defending. Secret Chip looking for the spot push again, and both teams are going for a 4v4 bot lane. Doju against Scyther on top in a 1v1. Both teams are going for bot lane for this Reggie. Reggie Alecki gamers in shambles. Oh my god, why you bot lane? Heavy Slam goes down to 9tails. He has to eject button away quite early. This could be bad for this next team fight. They know that 9tails doesn't have eject button up, so Snorlax could just focus it down with a Dodrio and go for it quite easily. So it's almost as good as killing the 9tails, getting eject button gone. Regirock has spawned, and Snorlax is starting it, hitting it for Secret Chip. Can Aegislash make another hero play happen? The Power Swap is on him, so he's gonna do a lot of damage, but he Sacred Sword lands in, hits 3, but nice Heavy Slam. Locks on Aegislash quite early, he's dropping quite low. The White Guard and the auto attacks are boosted, keep him alive for now. And they're gonna go over this Regirock, and I think they might just get it. Heavy Slam lands onto Scyther, he gets very, very low, but nice. Eternity picks up the Regirock, and they're looking for a push. Scyther is level 9, he could just zoom in. Another Heavy Slam lands, but he doesn't have block yet, so he's still quite squishy. Sacred Sword, he's looking for it. There's Dodrio on this side, not level 9, and there's the Scyther Unite. It's gonna get 1, it's gonna get 2. They're gonna start scoring love points. And they break it though. I think they should let Scyther score 40. Again, a very slow break. I feel like the Mr. Mime doesn't really pay attention to scoring of Eternity. Just focused on just killing the goal instead of optimizing the points, which is fine. But they could have had bigger overcaps as well here already again on the bottom goal. Going for the mid Ataria now. Hanaka is going to secure this one, and he's the highest level in the game. 10 on Scyther, again. Very deadly Pokemon. Atarias are going to go down on top. And Secret's looking for a push. It's just Heavy Slam after Heavy Slam after Heavy Slam after Heavy Slam. Secret Chip is starting this. Regieleki, they have Dodrio, Glaceon, and Delphox here. But I like this. Eternish is like, yeah, have fun with your Regieleki. We're just going to push bot lane straight up into the second goal. But they find 9 hits under the goal at least. And was this a bigger overcap? I'm not sure, actually. No, I don't think so. They just broke the... Oh, no, 40. Yeah, 40 minutes for Delphox. Okay, yes. 40 minutes for Delphox. Everything was fine. 176 to 115 points now. And this is what I like doing as well. Like, Eternish is going towards the bottom goal, going to the second base, second goal, and ignoring Regieleki, which just kills the first one. And you can always defend it so easily in these games. Like, you can't overcommit for it. It's already gone. So I think Eternity still went ahead in this exchange. Even though they did kill top goal as well, the first one. But I do like it. Elias almost level 11 now. And we have... Which Reggie spawning? Oh, a Reggie Steel. Now that with Scyther is crazy. I mean that with any Pokemon is crazy. It's pretty much one entire level of more damage you get from Reggie Steel in stats. Mr. Simon jumping, and he's already super low, but he's locking up enough people. Can he find another confusion as well? Glaceon has the eject button away. Bliss Unite is going to keep Glaceon alive. Elagos lands. And nice confusion onto Dodrio, but he gets there on 1 HP. Mr. Mime is not as lucky. Gets taken down by the Heavy Slam. Now Scyther's diving in. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. And Scyther just goes ham. Snorlax trying to defend the score. Triple KO for the Scyther. Man, this Pokemon just destroys teamfights so fast. You look away for 1 second, everything is just dead. The resets it gets from its Unite move are absolutely crazy. And he's level 30 now. By far highest level. White Guard on Aegislash is gonna get taken down. He's gonna heal up with the boost auto attacks, and Scyther's still here. He dives in again. Dodrio lives on 1 HP. But Snorlax is gonna get taken down. He's just gonna keep jumping in. Scyther is so strong. NLPU might also just be caught. The dual wing beat actually, I think, missed. So he doesn't get the reset, but the double hit is still gonna take him down. 40 go in, 50 go in. 50, 11, 40. Lot of points. That's better. 277 points for Eternity. Looking great in the second match. Let's make sure they don't get caught again in this last team fight. Pio does hit level 11 on Delphox, picking up the Mystifier Plus again. So of course not over yet. The Snorlax could still be huge in the last team fight as well again. Just so many stuns. And easy engage, combined with the Blissey. Regieleki gets taken out by Secret Ship. They should rotate towards bot here and look for a bottom push. Because pushing this down top is just not gonna happen. Instead, look for bottom. While Eternity has to defend it, they can look for a bottom push, and that's exactly what they happen now. Rotating towards bot. Dodrio's caught maybe? No, gets away. Now his entire team is here. Heavy Slam misses. Mystic Fire does land, and Aegislash might get taken down. There's another Delphox Unite. And it's totally fine. Delphox can do this. That's one, that's two, and Eternity just don't respect the rotation. It's a very obvious rotation, I feel like. It's a very obvious basic rotation towards bot goal, and Eternity still gets caught by it. Not good. Regirock is also going to get taken down for free now by Secret Ship. Gives them more defense and special defense for these last 2 minutes. So they're actually in a good position now again. That's exactly what Secret Ship needed. They also killed Scyther, which is a level 14 Pokemon. That is so much experience. And now we have Glaceon, Delphox, and Dodrio, all level 13. All the carries on the right side of the Japanese team are level 13. And now the Mystifiers are landing heavy slam. Lands on Mr. Mime again. This time has to be careful, but doesn't go down. So this team fight might be more even. Power swap onto Aegislash, and Scyther's looking for a flank. He's looking for a flank. Doesn't want to get caught off guard yet. Warren is dropping super low. Man, this Mystic Fire and Icy Wind damage is so much right now. But they W Unite move in, they're committing. And Night just eject buttons away, gets chased down. And they're committed to Unite moves, not finding a single KO. So Secret Ship. Now Eternities can look for the engage. They still have 5 Unites up compared to only 3. Scyther still on the flank, but he gets caught now by Dodrio. Double hits away. But Dodrio Unite is there. He has to Unite move himself. Misses it. Oh, this could be bad. Full he is there. Double hit jumping away. Theo on the chase. The flame. Charge lands. And now Eternities is going for Rayquaza. The Scyther is just buying so much time. They're going for Death Slash Unite and he gets it. Oh my god. The Scyther is buying so much time on the right side. Then is chasing him down. And Eternities is like, yeah, have fun chasing. And we're going to go for Rayquaza. And Aegislash is going to secure it. They're going to start scoring low points. Scyther, can he make it there in time? No, he can't. 100 go in. But they're going to score so many points in the Secret Ship space. That should be enough for Eternity to take the second match. But they can still look for a push right here. It's a 4v5 in the enemy base. But Eternity still have Rayquaza shields, which means they do more damage. They just chase down. I mean, a good play by Eternity. Realize, yeah, keep chasing. We're just going to do Rayquaza. Jump goes in, heavy slam, lands onto Ninetales, gets blocked away, and Ninetales might just fall right here. Focus Band is not enough. That's one down, 33 seconds, Death Timer for the Ninetales, but Scyther's here, Thysa, he gets one. That's good enough already. Just getting 1 KO might just be enough for them to defend this, but it was only, I don't know who fell down. Jumping in again, Mime goes down, they're gonna score some more points, but it's not gonna be enough. They're running out of time. They're just running out of time. But they actually maybe won if they scored 80 on bot goal. If they did 80 and 100 on bot goal, could they actually won this now? Oh, that would be annoying. Let's see if it's less than 80 difference. Oh my... Wait. It would have been a tie. Okay. It would have been a tie. Which means that it would have been hilarious to see a tie though. It would have been hilarious. They would have lost a tie, but it would have been funny. So 1-1 now. Eternity coming back into second match. The Scyther looking great. And Draft for game 3 starting. This time Secret Ship having first pick. So we might see some different team comps this time around. Since we have a different picking order. But again, Urshifu, Secret Ship Band, Eternity banning Sableye. Reasonable and... Oh? Are they gonna go for Snorlax? Oh no, do they go for Scyther? Okay, now Secret Ship's going for Scyther. What is Eternity gonna answer? With a instant Serena and a Blissey. Interesting, so they're prepared for the Scyther. They just want to play Serena into Scyther apparently. Unite move him maybe. Instant lock, not even hesitating. Snorlax and Mime getting locked in. Eternity is considering a Mew maybe, but might go into another Ninetales. What is Dive considering? Wigglytuff? Aegislash? Cram? It's just going for the sword. Mamoswine! Ooh, there we go. There's the freeze lane. Mamoswine and Ninetales. First Mamoswine we see today. I mean, the Pokemon is also just so annoying. And we have another secret ship going for the Glaceon and Delphox yet again. Euless liking the Delphox and Lies liking the Glaceon. I mean, two very solid picks. Again, I feel like one of them would be good enough instead of having two carries, but yeah. Secret ship has a lot of damage, a lot of CC still. Eternity locking out with a Dodrio in the end. So both comps looking quite decent. Good front lane, good back line damage. But I do think I would give this hand to Secret Ship. I feel like they're gonna have a hard time dealing with Glaceon, Delphox, and Scythe at the same time. There is three such high damage Pokemon. And Serena can only go for one. Deciding game number 3, who's gonna take the match win in the first day of the Asia Champions League. Is it gonna be Japan, Secret Ship, or Eternity from Korea? Let's see how they do the early game this time. We have again Eevee and Snorlax jungling for the side of Secret Ship. Just helping out the Eevee get to level 4 faster, making sure we also don't get invaded. And he run with the XP share on the Swinoop. Looking for the first last set now. And it goes actually over to Secret Ship. Getting this first Indeedee. Pure securing it. Again, Fox against Fox on bot lane. But that freeze lane is going to be very annoying, especially as a Mr. Mime. It's very difficult. And have to walk up. So you have to be very, very careful to just straight up die and get chased down. Ubuyan jungling now, taking over the jungle. Trying to get to level 5. And we have Dive picking up the blue buff as well. So in Korea Korea, Japan, we still see a lot of jungle sharing going on. But I think every single region is starting to jungle share a crazy amount. Just because of how much invading is going on, getting all your Pokemon to the same power spike level. It's just very important in these competitive games. Something we not see in solo queue yet because it's just hard to communicate. But it would be also a good strat there. But again, impossible to communicate with your allies. And those Atari just die in 1 second. Barely a chance to stay alive. So I think they just picked Serena into Scyther as a counter pick. X-Attack into Serena Unite can probably just one-shot Scyther. But Serena has to be careful. A well-timed full heal of Scyther could just instantly win them the game. Attack here on Dodrio. Are they going to chase Ubuyan? He's going to keep going, but he's going to get away. And now we have Hanaka clearing the buffs for level 6. So we get the Serena evolution done. And Ubuyan might look for an invade right here. It's waiting for the blue buff to respawn, but it's going to respawn very late since they also took it very late. We'll look for the steal right here. Do a wing beat, goes in with a quick attack and gets away alive. Steals the buff. But now there's the Swinoop. And that could going to be first blood maybe. No, the heavy slam into Will-O-Wisp. And actually Pew's going to take the first KO of the game. Snorlax just there where he needs to be. Now the heavy slam goes in, but the Grassy Glade's going to dodge the stun of heavy slam. There's not going to be any more casualties. Was the Scyther focus band? Focus band, almost every Pokemon in this plays focus band right now. So yeah, Scythers actually play focus band in competitive in Asia, so it just makes a big difference in early game fights to play focus band. And we're still stuck at Swinoop, not even the first evolution done yet. For Huron. He's spinning up a boosted auto attack. And you have the Ataria spawning, and Secret Ship is just gonna take top for free. No one is there from Eternity. They're already rotating 5 bot lane. They're gonna commit for this goal. Glaceon is recalling, going to bot now. They're keeping Scyther top. Nice heavy slam. It's gonna buy a lot of time. There's the dive in on Swinoop. Do we have another flame charge? And Pew gets away. Now Hanaka stuck in the zone. And the Glaceon Knight. There's no way for him to run. Now Eternity has to be careful. Glaceon already level 8. Gets it every single game. And Scyther's also here now with the Unite move almost. How much experience? Ooh, he's a quarter more level to get to his level 9. And I think he almost has it now. But I think that Indeedee got stolen away by his teammates, so they're waiting for Scyther to be level 9. They're waiting for Scyther. Huron dropping to half HP, and now Hanaka just goes top lane. And he probably realizes, yeah, Eternity realized they can't win this anymore. And they just abandon it. Smart choice. But Secret Ship's gonna go for this goal now, and they're gonna easily get it. Chasing down the Swinoop. He's now a Piloswine. And leaving the goal at 4. Which means Scyther can overcap it if he makes it his way there. Yeah, he does. That's going to be a huge point lead for Secret Chip so far. 175 to 93 points. Eternity picks up the Regieleki. And they're probably going to look for bottom rotation now too. Again, you can't push with this. Especially not into a Delphox Unite. Pretty much impossible. Eternity is looking for maybe a bottom push. First take out the Atarian mid. But we're still very far away from the Mamoswine evolution. He's only level 7. Game's looking good for Secret Chip. I'm trying to defend the skull. Doesn't have level 9 either yet. Glacier Unite is there trying to buy time. It's going to slow them down. But it doesn't do any damage, so they can still score their points in. Scyther is missing Unite, so they can't really look for too much either. And Hanaka is hitting level 9 now, so Serena Unite has been unlocked. It is unlocked. Pio's gonna score 40 points. Nice. The heavy slam onto the Altarias to make sure it doesn't stop the capping. And that's 215 points for Secret Chip now. And Pio almost level 11. Again, as I said every single game, level 11 is where Delphox becomes absolutely crazy. And he just has one more level to go. And Tyron's still looking for level 9. There's a Unite move of Delphox, but actually, some of the Piloswine gets it, evolves. But Scyther just murdering Ninetales on bottom goal. There's no chance against Scyther Unite. Tyron is jumping in now. Nice Mamoswine Unite actually getting blocked, though he can't make it way to his enemy team. Thanks to block of Snorlax, gets blocked against it and pushed away. Block Snorlax can actually push unstoppable targets. And he just jumps against it. Another reason why Snorlax is such a power pick right now. One of the only counters to unstoppable effects. Makes it absolutely ridiculous of a Pokemon. We have Mime Unite, Snorlax Unite, Glacier Unite against Dodrio, Ninetales, Blissey, and Serena. So this fight could favor Eternity. Scyther Unite is not up. And the Secret Chip is smart. They know about it. They're like, okay, we shouldn't take this fight too much. They're gonna let them just have the steal. Without Scyther Unite, it's very hard to team fight. And I think I like that they know it. But Mime Unite actually being used right here. They're looking for the engage. Double confusion on Blissey, Mamoswine. It's not gonna be enough. And now there's a dive in. But a full heal. Perfectly timed. Oh, I think was that. Yeah, it was a perfectly timed full heal of Delphox. Stopping Serena Unite. That's what I'm talking about. If Serena doesn't get Unite move out, it's gonna be very bad for Eternity to have any chance in this game. Heavy Slam lands. And Serena gets absolutely stomped into the ground. 2 KOs for the side of Secret Chip. Both for Delphox. Wonderful full heal timing by Pio. Was able to touch Serena Unite. And now Secret Chip looking for bot lane push. Dodrio's there though with the Unite move flying in. But he's also quite low and he just dies. He just dies straight up, dives into a Mystifier. The Icy Wind damage put him very low and he goes down. Pio's still alive right now with a Flame Charge. But the Grassy Glide is there. Can Serena make it happen? And the what? Cleans up 4 targets. Serena somehow cleans up 4 targets in the end. He's gonna score 40 points and now Eternity might just be back into this match. With the Mamoswine. They get 4 KOs. And might just be back in this match. Serena on level 12. Overall, they're still behind the experience by a decent amount. And 1 minute for Rayquaza. Ubuyan almost level 13. This guy playing Sword Dance this time. Eternity Scyther did go for double hit. But he is opting into the Sword Dance, which I also like more. Just makes you the increased insane damage with the Unite move. Especially with also procs. Gonna pretty much come down to the Serena, I feel like, for Eternity. It all comes down to how Serena's gonna play this last team fight. Delphox now hitting level 13. He is so strong. One of the best late game Pokemon as well. Currently in the game. Heavy Slam lands on 2. But quite easily disengaged. They don't want to overcommit for Mamoswine and Blissey. Wait, was that a Mr. Mime Unite I just saw? Mr. Mime Unite moved and I couldn't find anything with it. What just happened? Oh, what a huge mistake by Secret Chip. I'm not sure what he was looking for. Maybe he misclicked his Unite move. Mamoswine diving in with the high horsepower, finds Delphox, drops into half HP. Dory Unite flies in. Dory looking for something, but he just dies. Heavy Slam on Mamoswine. 2 KOs for Secret Chip. And now Serena's diving in with the... But he only hit Snorlax with the Unite move. There's not going to be anything, right? Grassy Glide goes in again. Bliss Unite though, helping out Serena, but he gets blocked into the wall. He literally just cannot move. One more Grassy Glide, second more Grassy Glide, gets a shield, and Serena's actually still alive right now. It's a 2-for-2 in the end. Can Pio be the clutch on the Delphox? He's looking for the Flame Charges there. Delphox is 1 HP, but the Serena is actually unkillable. They kill 4. 4 down for Secret Chip. Now the cops out onto Pio. What can he do? Rayquaza's dropping to half HP. High horsepower's there. He's going to try to snipe maybe Rayquaza, but Dodrio is going to finish him off with another boost out attack. There it is. Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam. No, it's not enough. Eternity Serena, it all came down to him, and he actually somehow, even after Unite moving Snorlax, wins the team fight. They're gonna score 100 points, 200 points. Serena trying to make it towards the enemy base, but could be difficult against a Snorlax, so he just makes the 2-4 spot now. Lissy trying to score 100 points, but the block is there with Snorlax. It is not over yet. Looking after last game, this game is not over. Because Yandi is gonna fall. Serena though scores another 100 points. Waited in time, 44 1 points out to 238, and he might not even be killed right here. Does he have Unite move up? No, he doesn't. Another Grassy Glide, and he actually kills the crit. 1600 damage crit onto the Glaceon. But he's gonna be long for a very long time. He's still alive. Grassy gliding all over the place. He's dead for 33 seconds though, and we have Delphox Unite up. 30 seconds. Can Secret Ship somehow pull a miracle? Fuse charging forward with the Flame Charge. Karen is very angry right now. Looking for this goal. But they're running out of time. They need to start scoring. They need to start getting KOs. But Eternity is playing it slow. They know that this goal is not enough. They're gonna score a lot of points though, but only 9 seconds are left. They have to score a few more points. Heavy Slam goes in. 4 more seconds left, but it's not gonna be enough time. Eternity playing it safe and calm. And they're gonna find it. Eternity is gonna take a 2-1 win for Korea and Japan, losing both opening matches of the Asia Champions League. Terrible start for Japan. But only 41 points in the end. That still was very close as well. Not a good day for Japan on this first play day for the East Asia region. Steps all around. GG's to Eternity and Serena carrying their team to victory in the end. Yeah, I said it comes down to Serena, and it actually came down to Serena.